Greetings, this is Pink Frog Yellow Boots from Behavior, working towards achieving holistic health for everybody. In current times, when a relationship ends and people immediately start looking for another relationship, they call it a rebound relationship. It is when you have had a troubled breakup and then you step into another relationship to heal from that breakup. However, this is something that we called a rebound culture. When it comes to a rebound culture, on an emotional and mental level, it is something that is not healthy and that is not helpful to work through emotions and the situation in the best possible manner. What happens is you had a lot of emotions, lot of feelings for a person, and out of the blue, you just grew out and into a completely different situation while your emotional and mental space are still in that same situation, in that same relationship. You have a lot of affection, care, concern for the person, maybe even a lot of dependence and attachment towards that person. Now, as one steps into another relationship in such a form, such a state, what happens is you are definitely not going to be able to make thoughtful judgments and would be overly emotional or mentally disturbed, which in turn leads to formation of a bond that would gradually change as your emotional and mental state come back to normal. What is necessary during that time is that you take the break, understand, process how things went, and where you stand now as an individual. What are the overwhelming emotions, feelings that you are currently going through, and how it is impacting your mental health or your mental status, your rationality, logics, reasoning? There would be a lot of unanswered questions, there would be a lot of emotions to process. During this time, if you're going to involve another person, maybe they might get serious while you might outgrow the situation, and the dynamics that you create with another may change, and you might lead somebody into a state which they don't deserve. You might be doing the same to another person that happened with you, that is leading them on or misleading them while you are not sure of where you stand, only to satisfy your own needs or quench your own thirst for emotional support. It is important to understand what were the red flags that you did let go of in the relationship that ended. A lot of relationships that end on mutual note also need a lot of preparation on emotional and mental level, because even though it ended mutually, the affection that you hold for that person might still be lingering there. And when you don't have that space to accommodate another human being in that intimate space, you shouldn't be leading somebody on, or you shouldn't be clinging on to somebody even if it feels like you're drowning. It is far better to seek support from friends and family. A lot of time in this current times, we don't really have people who know about the relationship, or not everybody is made aware of the relationship, and that is when professional help may help. But in case if rebound is something that you have been gradually into, what happens is your own system of healing and facing the situation is pushed on the back seat, which means that you're not dealing with your emotions and mental state in a healthier manner, because you're not facing them and just pushing them aside while leaping into something that seems more comfortable, which will gradually start reflecting in other areas of your life when emotional or mental uproar happens. Rebounds may be very soothing and comfortable, but they are not something that are helpful in the long run. However, it also implicates another human being who might be wanting to be seriously and genuinely be with you. But gradually, when you stop being the person you are in an overwhelming state, dynamics would change. It is important to realize that dealing with your emotions and mental situations, coping with situations that were not considered in the beginning, is important because life will always throw such situations at us. Welcoming another human being into that intimate space of yours is something that takes a lot of work, a lot of effort, and a willing, conscious choice. To do that, it is important to be honest and genuinely transparent to begin with our own selves. Thus, when we speak of rebound or when we see rebound as an option, it is important to consider, is that what you would want for yourself in the long run? Is it something that is going to genuinely help you? Not just in a love affair situation, but be it with friends, be it with family, be it with professional situations where both your emotions and rationality are tested. Making a wise choice is something that comes from the willingness to see ourselves in a better place, the willingness to lead from a place of responsibility. Hope this helps. Have a safe week ahead.